In 1970, Ford built a Mustang that most Ford fans have never heard of. It had a literal twister on it. It was only sold in Tornado Alley, and they only made 96 of them ever. This is the story of the Mustang Twister Special. Welcome to Lost Socket Garage. Today we're talking about the Mustang Twister Special. Now this is an interesting one because I had no idea that this car was even a thing back in the day. It wasn't until I was doing one of the live shows, in which you should totally like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Every single Thursday I go Mustang shopping on YouTube Live. And I was using classic.com to look at the values to see what the cars were actually selling for. And I kept seeing these cars selling for like 150, 160 grand, these orange Mustangs. And I was like, dude, what are these? And they all said Twister Special. So for a while now, I have been promising a video on the Twister Special. So here it is. The year was 1970. It was smack dab in the middle of the muscle car wars. So Ford, Chevy, Dodge, everybody was throwing bright colors and big motors into these cars to grab attention. Ford was pushing these bright new grabber colors like blue, green, yellow, grabber orange, cars that basically screamed, "Hey you guys! Hey you guys!" Back then, dealers had way more freedom over running their own promotions. Ford built the cars, but the dealers were in charge of putting together their own marketing packages. Now, Ford actually divided the countries into what were called sales districts. Each district could order their own cars with specific packages and run promotions based off of those packages. Now, by 1970, Ford had dozens of sales districts across the country. There was the LA district, Dallas, New York, Atlanta, Denver, Twin Cities, and the Kansas City district, just to name a few. And it was the Kansas City district that really leaned in and came up with one of the wildest, windiest Mustang creations ever to hit the market. The Kansas City sales district covered Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, and parts of Iowa. So right in the middle of Tornado Alley. Now, if you've ever been through the Midwest in the spring, you'll know that tornadoes aren't exactly rare. Hell, I grew up in a trailer park in deep in the heart Texas, and I know that in springtime, when the wind starts blowing and then it gets real quiet and then the sirens start going off, and it really puts the mobile in mobile home.
Where's my truck?
Now, this car specifically started with a completely different plan. But first, a word from our sponsor. Now, we get asked a lot here at Lost Socket Garage, Hunter, where do you get all your parts? Recently, we've developed a relationship with SCJ Pony Parts, and part of the reason is we found ourselves ordering everything else from them. So for example, all of our interior pieces, our trims, our Ride Tech 4-link suspensions, they even make stuff for like Broncos and newer Mustangs. We even get all of our metal pieces for our conversion kit at CJ Pony Parts now. Now, chances are if you pull the carpet up on your classic Mustang, it's gonna look something like this. Now, Dolly is in great condition, but no matter how good a condition a car is in, a lot of times you're going to have rust in this area. So instead of just buying a full floor and a full firewall to cut out exactly what you need, CJ Pony Parts actually sells drop-ins for the floor, but also, most importantly, they sell a floor-to-firewall patch. And CJ Pony Parts is the only place that I've found that sells this style patch to where you can cut out exactly what you need instead of having to purchase an entire firewall just for 6 inches of rust. So if you need parts for your classic Mustang or Bronco, consider using CJ Pony Parts. And if you're like us and like to make bad decisions and work on old cars, the good news is CJ wants to save you a little bit of money. So follow the link in the description, use code LSG2025 at checkout, and they are going to save you 5% on your entire order. They always have stuff in stock, and they carry stuff that no one else does. Back to it. Now, Ford had been working with a company called American Raceways International, which was building racetracks around the United States. Must be nice, because all I see is racetracks disappearing right now. Now, Ford built a group of 428 Cobra Jet Mach 1s specifically to be the pace cars at these racetracks. Sounds like a really smart promotion, actually. Then what happens to racetracks happened to the racetrack, and they went bankrupt. Suddenly, Ford had this really cool special concept with nowhere to go with it. Into Kansas City sales district to save the day. So the dealers in that region had a great idea after what I can only assume was an amazing brainstorming session. If you're selling Mustangs in tornado country, why not make a Mustang that is tornado themed? Seems legit. That idea turned into what we call today the Ford Mustang Twister Special. It was a limited promotion in the Kansas City DSO in 1970. In an era where cars had to stand out, this one really did. The recipe, along with all great companies, keep it simple, stupid. Grabber orange, black shaker hood, Mach 1 styling, and the most important piece, a tornado decal on the side. Yeah, Ford literally sold a Mustang with a tornado on it. Originally, all of the cars were supposed to be Super Cobra Jets, but about halfway through production, they ran out of 428s. So it got split right down the middle. 48 Super Cobra Jet cars, 48 351 Clevelands. Now, the car debuted on November 7th, 1969 at Kansas City International Raceway on Ford's Total Performance Days. Now, alongside the Mustangs, there were 90 Twister Torino Cobras, as well as a few Twister Rancheros. Twister Rancheros. Yeah, that's a thing too.
What would that be like?
The finger of God.
Now, Ford sent these cars out to the dealers as finished cars, but the decals and some extras like spoilers, etc., were added by individual dealers. Now, when these cars originally came out, they didn't have an MSRP that would blow you away. A Twister Special was basically a Mach 1, but with stickers. So they only cost about $4,000 in 1970 dollars, which would be about $30,000 brand new today. Wouldn't that be nice? Now, only 96 of these things were ever made. Like most dealer optioned cars back then, no one thought they were special. They weren't really collectors. It was just a Mach 1 with stickers on it. Cars got wrecked, they got repainted, they got raced, especially with that 428 Cobra Jet, and some of them just got driven into a crowd. Driven into the ground.
Emotional, damn it!
Today, the Twister Special Registry is the only place that officially tracks how many of these cars are approximately left. And only about 18 are still registered and accounted for. 18. Let's put a little perspective behind that. Ford built over 190,000 Mustangs in 1970 alone. 96 of them were Twisters. 18 of them officially remain. That is wild. Which means if you're looking at a Twister in real life, you are staring at one of the rarest regional Mustangs ever built. Or you need to jump into a bathtub and put a mattress over your head. Context matters. All right, let's get into what you really want to know. How much are these torquey tangerine tinted Twisters truly worth today? Holy shit. Did it. Now, looking at recent sales data over the last few years from Classic.com, 1970 Twister Special Mustangs have sold anywhere from the area of about $80,000 all the way up to over $300,000. This is just in the last 3 years. In fact, one car just over 3 years ago sold for roughly $330,000. Now, most likely it was because that was a Ford test car. The biggest factor that affects the value of these vehicles is primarily the engine options. Remember we were talking about how production got split right down the middle earlier? 48 428 Cobra Jets and 48 351 Clevelands? What that translates into dollar value today, the 351 Cleveland Twisters on average go from $80,000 to $150,000. The 428 Super Cobra Jet Twisters go for roughly $150,000 to $330,000. The $300,000 plus cars are normally Super Cobra Jets, concourse restorations, documented, and low miles. That's really not bad for a car that started off as a regional promotion with a tornado sticker on it. And yes, if you're wondering, there's a ton of Twister clones out there, so documentation means everything with these cars. Kansas City DSO, original paperwork, verified registry documents, everything makes a massive difference when you're dealing with a 1 of 96 ever made car.
Another cow.
The Twister Special is one of those cars where everything just lined up to give us something really, really awesome. It was made to be a promo for a racetrack. The racetrack went bankrupt, and then some guys in Kansas City were like, hey, let's slap a tornado sticker on it. And poof, what started on a lot in Kansas as a $4,000 Mustang Mach 1 with a couple of stickers on it ended up turning into one of the rarest and most valuable Mustangs you can ever find. And when you look back at the story, the timing, the location, the rarity, the Twister Special really was the perfect storm.
Feel it, chase it. Remember, you kids, do not try this at home. We are professional tornado wranglers. Yes, indeed.
And that finally is the story of the Twister Special Mustang. I finally got around to doing it. If you guys enjoyed the content, like, subscribe, do all the algorithm stuff, join our Facebook group. And if you want to support the shop a little bit further, consider joining our community down below or grabbing yourself some awesome merch. Link is also down below. If you want more videos like this, submit them, lostsocketgarage@gmail.com. Let me know your ideas. I will tell the story of your favorite Mustang or car. Until next time, do what you love, don't be a dick, and as always, never be tamed. Peace! What are these torquey tangerine tinted twisted, torquey tangerine tinted twisters truly worth today?